When I was in like elementary school, YMCA basketball, I one time won a tip off and then shot a layup on my own goal, and then I missed. So like I get it. Like I know what the guy's going through. I understand, and he's way more athletic than I am and has way more self-confidence than I do. So I think he's gonna be fine.
Welcome in. We are going to talk about Bryce Young. Recently, one of the members on the show sitting right below me, also insider, also went to Alabama, recently acquired Bryce Young in a Dynasty Superflex fantasy football trade. Bryce Young has struggled lately, and I don't know if this has been brought to your attention, but I had a tweet. And this tweet has currently 7.7 million views on Twitter. It's probably the biggest tweet in the NFL this season so far. And I'm going to pull it up for y'all so you can see it right here. Mr. Bryce Young, during Monday Night Football on prime time, lined up in shotgun behind his right guard, where his running back actually had to shove him into place. I'll pull my caption up for you so y'all can see kind of what my tone of the tweet was. Bryce Young doesn't line up behind his center, so his RB has to push him into place. Cringy face, hashtag Panthers, hashtag keep pounding, hashtag Saints. James.
You need to tighten it up and write a punchline, but otherwise good tweet.
Well, yeah, I would have written a punchline, but I want it to be mass appeal, and obviously that's exactly what this tweet ended up being. 7.7 million views. You can't argue with that sort of success. James, what is your emotions watching this video, and what is your feeling on how that trade went? Are you nervous? Are you not concerned at all? Do you think this is hilarious? I'll let you take it away. James Brewer, bottom of the screen.
No, I think it is hilarious. I mean, I think, if you look at the clip, he's looking at the defense. He's not really paying attention to where he's lined
Reading
up
the
in the
defense,
center.
yep.
If I have been paying attention to something else, I'm sure I've done something far more awkward in my life. Unfortunately, there weren't cameras in a national broadcast to capture it. I mean, to be honest here, Bryce Young, early on, he's having the classic rookie quarterback struggles. I think a lot of what worked for him in college in terms of scrambling, things like that, and what we saw last night. He's just realizing there is a step faster on the defensive side. No worry for me. I mean, Peyton Manning had, I think, 17, 16 interceptions his first year in the league. So I do think it's a growing pain. It's growing time. I think for this, it is a very funny situation. I think it's very funny to laugh at it. I think knowing Bryce, he would laugh at it himself. He probably has as well.
Yeah.
He was more focused on what his defense was the defensive alignments were, looking at that kind of situation. They're all very large men, so I'm sure it's very easy to line up behind the wrong one of them. I shout out to the running back. I think that was Miles Sanders on that play. Good heads up awareness by Miles to get him set and helping out his buddy out. So I think it's a hilarious clip. I wouldn't panic too much from it though. It's just growing pains in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm sure they had a pretty good time with it in the film room the next day when they watched the film. Bryce Young, welcome to the. I kind of agree with you, Mr. Andrew. Before I tell everybody what I think about this, what do you think about this clip?
Oh, it's hilarious. I mean, also, he was running for his life the whole night last night. The Saints were chasing him. His offensive line's terrible. I'm sure he's thinking, who's coming free? Who we need to get the mic, whatever. So, yeah, it was harmless. Also, Peyton Manning's rookie year, he threw 25 interceptions. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Matt Stafford actually broke Peyton Manning's rookie interception record, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'll kind of spoil it here before we hear from Miles about this situation. A lot of quote tweets, very, very interesting, ranging from this guy is a total bust, what a fucking idiot, there's going to be a long season for the Panthers, to kind of like a more mid-range, like we were saying, like, this is absolutely hilarious. He's a rookie. This stuff is going to happen. Kirk Cousins famously did it under center and in his right guard. And then there was like a lot of people like, oh, he's just reading the defense, kind of like what James was saying. Hilarious, bad look, definitely. Like, you're not going to see Aaron Rodgers ever do this. when he comes back next year, hopefully, or like any, like, you're not gonna see Matt Stafford do this year. Like, they have the, first things first, let's get behind the center, then let's read the defense. It's just like a situational thing. And then there were people like attacking me, like I was calling this guy a total bust. Like, you are such an idiot. This happens all the time, which is not true. It doesn't happen all the time. Not in the men's league, not in the NFL. Maybe you did it in your high school when you were quarterback for your Canadian football team with 8v8 or whatever. Like, maybe relax. Like, it was a pretty measured tweet. Like I said, Miles, I didn't put any punchlines at the end of it, like probably Miles would have if he would have been there with me. Miles, what do you think about the situation?
I'll just say this. When I was in like elementary school, YMCA basketball, I one time won a tip off and then shot a layup on my own goal, and then I missed. So like, I get it. Like, I know what the guy's going through. I understand. And he's way more athletic than I am and has way more self-confidence than I do. So I think he's gonna be fine. I think that he shows, again, from playing poker last night, watching this kind of casually out of the side of my attention, he shows a lot of athleticism. He's got a lot of really good qualities that could make a great quarterback. And I think that this being his rookie year, I wouldn't dismiss him because he made one really stupid mistake. It's funny. Hopefully he'll joke about it, laugh about it, maybe, run with it a little bit on Twitter. And then when he turns things around, we'll all look back on this when he makes his Hall of Fame speech and have a good laugh.
Yeah, I saw the one thing I will push back on you, Miles, and we're scrolling through all of my quote tweets right now of this tweet, ranging from like concussion vibes, not funny, which is like, I don't think he really got hit that bad that game. Like, he was under pressure a lot, but whatever. To like, you are personal attacks to me, personal attacks to other commenters, kind of weird stuff like that, just standard Twitter stuff. I'm not entirely sold on Bryce Young. I don't, honestly, going back to James's trade. James, you remember what you traded for Bryce?
It was Bijan Robinson, a third-round pick in exchange. Oh, and one other running back I threw in exchange for Zach Wilson, Bryce Young, and a second-round pick.
Okay, so you're kind of planning towards the future. You're kind of already rebuilding, even though we just had the rookie draft. I didn't like that pick. I'm not convinced that he has what it takes to be an NFL quarterback in this league, but this clip has nothing to do with that opinion. Whether positive or negative, this is just a kind of funny blip in the road and something that I kind of caught in real time and paused the TV, rewound it real quick, and tried to post it as soon as possible because I was pretty sure I had something good. I didn't think it was 7.7, maybe $8 million views by the end of the day. Good. But hey, that's Twitter, baby. That's the road we got to take out there. Bryce Young, the story is not done on him yet.